Euphoria Day, everyone. So y'all seen the caption. So I know I may have gone to the dispensary and told the guy, hey, I was gonna quit. But I figured since my license is all the way to, because I got a medicinal license, all the way to, I think it's June, I will wait till that. I don't need to wait till that. I've been doing my best to say goodbye to this. So from this is the final goodbye. It's not hard to say goodbye at all. Why? Because honestly, I'm grateful for the part it played in my life. I had some good times. I made money off of you. A lot of it. Had a freaking awesome life. Being in the midst of it. Sharing it. Collaborating with it. It is a collaboration, 144 on the clock that I look. It's a collaboration you make with the actual plant. Y'all collaborating y'all energy. The plant brings you some stimulation or whatever mental stimulation you already brought to yourself about the plant that has given it to you. So now I noticed that you already play your part, dude. I don't really. I'm okay. I'm okay by myself. To myself, not impaired. I want to prove to myself, to nobody else, nothing else but me. That you played a good part in my life, and now is to let myself free and see how everything turns out. Me just being me, high free. See, the good thing is about choice, freedom of choice, freedom of will. The good thing about that is that if it ever do occur into me to go back, I could go back with no shame. But like I said, I've been saying it on often on my profile. This is my final goodbye to cannabis. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful connection I have with cannabis, and it played its part. Now it's just to set myself and set it free, because it don't really need me. It don't, and I no longer need it. But others, you feel me? At the moment, they're going through it, so they need it, and they like it, and there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with Mary Jane. Your life is so crazy with Mary Jane. Well, my life is for crazy. It has been crazy. In a good way. I'm not gonna never look at it a bad way, because I did so many things with Mary Jane. And the influence of Mary Jane. So many things. Um, like hot boxing the car in the snow. Blizzard, to be exact. That's crazy. That was my first experience in New York, actually. Um, with a blizzard, because I never experienced a blizzard. I was raised in Florida, and we don't even know what a blizzard is. But the one from Dairy Queen. Anyways, so yeah, I made this promise, and it's not even a promise. It's because every time I envision myself, never been involved in it. None of it. I never envisioned myself impaired. I was just in my state. I always envisioned myself in my power, and my power was clear. I'm not saying, well, for me, this does intervenes my clarity, because, like I said, it played a part in my life already. I carried this from my past, and this is a new chapter. And in my new chapter, I don't want this here. I don't want that. I don't want it. I don't see myself in my new chapter with this. I don't knock nobody with it by all means. Yay. Yeah, that's what I know the feeling. You know what I'm saying? We can resonate on the feeling. But as in me doing it, nah. I support y'all. You feel me? That's it. But I choose not to do it no more. I want to be clear with it. I have the opportunity to take it, so I am taking it at this moment. And this is my goodbye. It's not hard to say goodbye to Calibre. I might as well do it here because I didn't know if I could do it on Twitch. No, I want to go on Twitch. I'm about to go on Twitch. I didn't know if I could do it on Twitch, but I know I can't do it on TikTok. You feel me? So, the real deal, though, is this. If there's something in your life that you know that you just it's been in your body, it's been in your mind, it won't leave your mind, it keeps coming back in your mind that you need that, not that you need it, it's that yearning. You want to stop. You want to stop it, and you keep doing it. You keep doing it. You keep doing it, but it's not gonna change anyways. The feeling's not really changing. It doesn't go nowhere. Have you ever been in that situation? And that's what situation I am right now. It's like the power of detachment. This is one thing that advice or something how people will call it, that I find intriguing. That it did. I had fun times. I met a lot of beautiful people that do the same thing. They do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So I can never knock it. Nothing I've done, I can never knock it. Every experience I've actually put myself into, I really don't knock it, because I met some beautiful people. People may judge those people to the end of this world because of what they done, or what they doing, or what they're not getting out of. It's like, man, yo, this is not your life, man. Just let them be. So I mean, whenever I was chilling with these people, I didn't care about that shit. I really liked the frequency that we brought together when we were together. And did I see it that way before? No, no, no. Trust me, it took a lot for me to get to this point. It took a lot for me to get to this point of elevation of mind, to be able to see that in reality, in reality, all I needed was me. And everything was inside of me. No worry, no stress. I'm powerful. I create everything. So it's that point, it's that pivotal point that you reach to knowing exactly, like, and it feels like there's a whole bunch of weight off your shoulders. And at one point you would talk about it, and behind your subconscious you would think you're lying, bro, like you're really lying to yourself, but wholeheartedly, like something in you was saying, no, I'm not, bro. You think I'm playing? I'm not lying to myself. And then that's when you reach that pivotal point. It's like, damn, this is exactly the feeling. And this is that, it's the returning of the cycle. This is like the end of it. It made a full circle, because my first blunt I rolled was in a Dutch. I didn't even know that. I just picked it up because it was single, and I wanted to put all my roaches, everything that I had, in it to just smoke it and be done with it all. Now is to keep myself consistent on this, being this person that I desire, that I envision. embodiment of it. And I think this is the first step to it. Not I think, I know it is. I reversed that word that I even said. I know it's the pivotal point of something new. Just a decision. Don't let nothing hold you back. If you know that you have a beautiful vision of who you are and capable of, if you know that about yourself and you feel it wholeheartedly, you just feel some type of fear and anxiety or nervousness on trying, like shyness, whatever, it's possible, dude. It's not. It takes time. You know why it takes that time? Because it's shedding all those layers that's trying to have you feel that way about yourself, that you can't share your light, you can't be in your light, you can't just love everything around you because you're capable of that. You love yourself unconditionally. Everything around you, you will see it as a loving thing, regardless of what it comes from, how it comes, you know. Whatever we see as a bad thing is just a blessing in disguise, because regardless of that, that situation's gonna help you in the long run if you really actually evaluate that situation. That's why it's good to do that shadow work, what everybody's been doing lately. It's really good to do that because you're going back. It's not to be relive it. Well, you have to relive it. Honestly, the only reason you have to relive it is because you have to feel the feelings to be able to release those feelings and give that feelings acknowledgement. And then you tell your inner child, hey, we are better. And yes, it's okay to feel what we feel, but it's time to just release and be free and be happy in being who we are and letting go of whatever because we didn't. That's why we hold it back in, because we didn't know it was something, whatever it was. I mean, for me, whatever it was that happened to me, I let it go because it have to. I would had to experience that. If I would have never experienced that, I wouldn't know personally that frequency, that type of frequency, that being in that situation, you know, and able to overcome that situation and see the better light out of that situation and not shame myself or guilt myself or judge myself for the situation either as well. When you get to that point, but it takes time. I've been in this journey for a long time, and it's all started autopilot. It was like I was just a yearning, and if the thing is that if you put more focus on that, you put your consistency on that journey with yourself, with not letting the distraction get intervene. You know, it does go in it moves in a more faster way. Why? Because it's that them layers are being taken off because you decided to take the time with yourself. You know, I'm the stubborn type, so I was the stubborn type. Now I'm like, it is what it is. It is what it is because I'm still gonna, something's gonna come out of this in a beneficial way. I'm gonna grow out of this. So that's how I see it now. It is what it is. But with that being said, when you choose you and be consistent in being you, it flows. You're not in resistance. So when you're being stubborn, you be in resistance and you feel pain, and then you feel the struggle, and then you feel the lies that's been told. Everybody's outside of you. Everything's outside of you. Everything was the people that are hurting you, and see, that's what I'm saying. Like, everything's outside of you. Even the power is outside of you. And you giving out your power to everything outside of you instead of it going internally. And then in giving that out, your internal is actually beating you up. Like that's literally was my process in my, my whole life. For real, that's why in my lyrics a lot I say I am my worst enemy, because I am. I am the word devil and then the word God is in me because I created it in me, and then the heaven state, it's in me, and the hell state was in me. You feel me? So it's just the light in me now that I didn't see, but always went with literally, because I've been in dark situation and I always try to make that situation a light situation, and I don't know why I do that, but I've always tried. I've always it's not been tried. It just naturally comes. Like I don't know. Like it be you can. I don't even know validation, but I don't know. It's just naturally comes. So I don't like how do you say it? I've always been I don't like any type of negative, not negative, like I guess you would call mess up things done to person. And that's how I was with the thought of why do people do the things they do? And then I came with the realization that okay, ask yourself that, because you're asking that out loud. Why do people do the things we do? We are mirrors. You know what I'm saying? So, and not only that, I am also been in a situation that I had to ask myself that, because I was that person. Why do people do what they do, bro? It pisses me off. It does. It did at one point piss me off. And then I soon realized it's not about them. It's about what I feel, because it's a mirror to me if it's triggering me. You know what I'm saying? When that type of energy happens to you, that's a trigger. Because you're questioning something. So question yourself. Why you question outside of yourself? Question yourself, you know? And that's the greatest thing I feel that it's been eye opening to me. I really didn't understand it, and I was fearful of speaking about it because of the fact that, you know, what people might say and all this stuff. And then I went, these are obstacles that I had to overcome. That after once overcoming that level, because it's all a game, after coming out that level, I had the fear of speaking, of being seen like this, which I'm still overcoming that step by step, and that's success. Step by step, every moment is a freaking success as long as that's your main focus of overcoming that hurdle. Your main focus has to be overcoming that hurdle. You know what I'm saying? Because if nobody else is going to overcome that hurdle for you, they're not there in your journey. They're not there they never came with you. You feel me? They never came with you in a sense of your blueprint. They wasn't in part of the blueprint. You're the part of the blueprint. That's it. Like me, I kept seeing everything outside, and see, and then I wanted a validation, and then I wanted confirmation, and then I'm like, what? I got irritated doing that because I was doing it a lot, and I noticed that it really was me, my inner me, like, bro, it's saying like you're the answer. What are you looking for? What are you looking for? Why are you searching out? So I'm like, all right, I got smacked a couple times, but you can reach to that point. You don't have to get slapped a whole bunch of times. You can actually pay attention to yourself, for real. But I chose this route. Like I was speaking before, I've chosen this route. So that's another understanding that I had to swallow, and I've been repeating it because it's like, damn, dude, like you really chose this route. Like shit, like bro, okay, I guess you knew you were strong as fuck. You knew you were, because situations, and then like when I look at situation, I'm like, bro, okay, so situations I put myself in through and I did go through is like Now I see. How do you expect the best you? How do you expect to be the highest potential you? And let me say, in a God state, if that was your choice of, that's the reward at the end of the game. Let's say you reach the God state. That's the reward of the end of the game, right? How do you expect to get there? Because check this. I'll point something out. Let's say your life is easy. Let's say you ain't have, you had it all. You had it all. You had it all. And you reach that, what you think is God's state, right? You reach that what you think is God's state. And I'm saying it like that because watch, check. Then comes another person that is that literally has been given everything but has struggled as well, right? They had a taste of both worlds, duality, but one is more than the other. You get what I'm saying? So they had the good, but they the what you call good, and then what you call bad happened more than the good, right? You have that. That's the second guy, right? Then you have the third guy. The third guy that didn't have not no lick of good opportunity and always had the shit end of the stick. All right, you had that guy. All right. That guy chose never to give up. That guy chose to supersede whatever plate given to him at the moment. He chose to come in this platform of what we call Earth. He came he or she, whatever. This is a form of one. They, let's put it like this, okay. They came. They came and they decided to, regardless of their what they were given or what they chose, they're gonna reach that. And they know that the only way they can reach that is never giving up and also choosing themselves. All right? But they didn't reach that there. They didn't reach that until the pain came in. The pain and struggle, all that came in. And inside of their spirit, and something shook. Something was like not right, but something was choosing it. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of, yeah, I know it's not right, but things ain't what you see it as. Things fucked up. Things are fucked up because that person kept struggling and kept getting the same type of pains or different type. It just shit kept happening to this person, right? And that the pain made him reach the point of fuck it, I'm gonna make it regardless. All right, so that drive right there. So he knew the struggle. He knew being in the rock bottom. You know what I'm saying? That strength is way beyond than what this person, the first person that reached the God state. Okay, they all reached a God state. Now, mind you, these all individuals reached this God state. And once they reached the God state, they realized who is stronger at certain things, or who wins the game, really, honestly. And it's not that it was because of the struggle or anything. It's because of that he chose to supersede that pain, use that pain for gain. Literally. That's what happened. And people would freaking, how do you say it, the ones that are in that position that are not there and want to be there are gonna judge them and make them feel some type of way, and it's a type of rejection. But it's not that they're wrong, it's just the way, the flow of the frequency of everything because everything needs to be in place for it to move you to the next chapter and the next level. Everything has to be in place. It's not a form of understanding, it's just see it as a game, right? Everything has to be in place where it's supposed to be, and people have to play every single part. You know what I'm saying? Because they chose their journey here, and everything is interconnected. There's nothing not interconnected in this whole thing. Nothing is not connected. You know what I'm saying? Everything's connected. So everything coexists with each other, regardless of what. Um, but yeah, that's that broader thinking. And knowing that regardless of what, I don't have to be impaired to say this or to even tap into this, because I already know that just putting my face like this, or see, here I'm talking to you, when I look at you and stuff like that, and I start like mumbling, but it's all right, because I already took the first step and already putting myself out there right now, and this is recording, so, and it's live, so it's still recording. People gonna see it. But with that being said, it's just knowing thyself, falling in love with thyself, balancing thyself, and just sharing thyself. Because when you do magic, you're sharing thyself to all the characters you created in your being. Have fun. And like, we're overcomplicated, but it's alright. Because now you see what happens when you overcomplicate it. You experience that. Don't knock yourself down because you overcomplicate it. Because we'll do that. I mean, I did it. I'll beat myself up for overcomplicating. Feel down because I overcomplicated. And then feel shitty because I self-sabotage a whole bunch of times. You know what I'm saying? Like, feel a lot of things. Because I thought I did the wrong thing, or I was going around right. I was wrong for this. I mean, all this different things. I felt them and I embodied them. And it just had me feeling like if I wasn't enough and I was a shitty person. So to actually wake myself up and see that this was just experiences I needed to go. All right. Yes, it was a length of that. Yes, I was being what society calls stubborn and hard-headed, but it's not about what society thinks. It's about what is me, what I came here for. Came to experience it all, right? I came here to experience it all and always anchor my life. And one thing I do know, that even in what I put what others would call darkness or wrong things or bad things or whatever, even in the times that I put myself in that, I always anchored my light. Yes, I always anchored my light because there was always love involved in it. There was that, and even if it was the other way, what y'all call is ill intentions, it was just the way it's supposed to be. You feel me? Just the way it's supposed to be. I had to experience all of that. Being the villain, non-villain, whatever you want to call that. All that. The superhero, the anti-superhero, whatever. I mean, I don't mean that anti-superhero, though. Thank you, Romantic Ghost. Thank you for the like. I appreciate you. So yeah, we just gotta like, I don't I don't look at the camera because you see how that I start to stutter, bro, and I don't really stutter, so I'm like, I'm gonna get there. I'm speaking into existence. It's coming. This is my form of actually unraveling everything. of being okay, of just talking to, cause then I be looking. Listen. This is how I be antsy. antsy as hell. I start stuttering. And then if I don't start stuttering, I start looking at everything on me, and then I start like, oh my gosh, just freaking yeah, flattering my own self. For real, I really do. I start flirting with my own self, and I'm like, damn, dude, like chill out, like. We over here trying to get to the actual message and not focus on the message, right? Uh, yeah, no, I know, because it's literally all the information that I want to say, and I want to say it all at once. That's all it is. So I just got when I look, I be looking this. I just put my focal point on something. Right now, I'm looking at flowers that is on a backboard like I have right here, but I have a one day at a fucking time backboard. Y'all can see over here. So that's my focal point. Yeah, so it's just being comfortable in the uncomfortable. That's where I'm at right now. Being comfortable in the uncomfortable. Because soon I'll just be comfortable and then I just flow with it. Even though that's where I'm at, it's just that's I know that when I get out of what was considered out of character, I guess, when I start stuttering, whatever stuff like that. That's thank you. um, I feel like it's more my ego coming in trying to play, because your ego's in you. Like they ain't separate from you at all. That's part of duality. What you think is duality? What is that? Let's put it like that. What's that? What is it called? The yin and yang. The yin and yang. All right. So it's the yin and yang, right? The yin and yang is light, dark, right? And in between, it has like some seeing eye, right? Which is the higher consciousness, which is higher you. It's the light of you, the darkness of you, and its darkness is what I was explaining. That dude that went through all that struggle and all that stuff, and supersede all that the struggle and all that stuff, and became a strong being at the end, strong God, at the end. That pretty much he reached that super conscious, which everybody can reach that conscious in their own form. But if they're okay, there's differences, because like I said, the guy that had it easy, he reached there, but he didn't have the strengths of certain things when he reached to the end of the platform for him to actually grow in that level. That's what I'm saying. Like the next game came and he didn't pass it. Why? Because he failed to have all the rest of the prerequisites, which is going through the struggle, the pain, and all that stuff, and actually experiencing that. All right, and when they experience it, then they gotta pop up there. It's not that you gotta put yourself in a whole bunch of situations. No, it's just to have let experience you. I guess that's what it is. Let experience you. That's what it is. Regardless of what. Don't be too don't shelter yourself. Don't hide yourself, because we've done it for so long. I mean, I've done it for so long. I hid myself for so long. So now I'm at the point like, no, I'm not hiding myself no more. For what? The fuck is wrong with me? Like, let me just freaking breathe and be free. Shit, have me in this whole cubbyboard this whole entire time. And look like a whole fucking, my whole body is boxed. It literally has the creases of a fucking edge of a freaking square because I've been boxed in. So yeah, nah, but I'm kidding. Very descriptive. But yeah, I am one of the example of that. I didn't have it easy. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have it easy. I didn't have it as others either, but I don't compare myself to others. That's why I can't say I didn't have it worse than another person or better than another person. None, because I can't compare myself to nobody, because I didn't come here for that. I didn't come here to compare myself. I didn't come here for to actually see, yeah, I come here for compare myself. I came for my journey. I have my blueprint, and I didn't realize that when I was in my journey. Like that was everything was comparison. That's what I spoke about in the beginning. Like it was just that was a part of one of the things, the inner traumas of myself, my own self, my own insecurities, just the one to loop around. And that can get crazy, that loop. It really can. You can feel very, very insane, but then you realize that it's weird, because when you're in that insanity, people don't think you're crazy because they don't really notice it if you know how to hide it, because you learn how to master it, hiding yourself, because you built all these different characters, right? So it's like, now I realize the whole superhero thing, like, how they all have they all, every superhero, I've never seen a really superhero that have a like, a whole mask and stuff like that. I'm trying to see which one. I'll look to see. But anyways, that I know of, a superhero, don't they all have masks, and they're not themselves. They all have two lives. They're not open and them being themselves, being in that powerful state, regardless of what. Then without the clothes. I'm not saying be naked. I'm saying, if your daily life is your daily life, then why can't you be that superhero being that daily life? Like Superman turned into this cape, right? Like, why can't you just be that guy, that Clark Kent? You feel me? Like, why couldn't you be him? And then Batwoman or Catwoman, why couldn't you just be who you are? Like, what was her name? Cat. Her name is Cat. Well, you didn't have to be Catwoman or Batman. You didn't have to be Batman. You could have been just Bruce. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Those are my characters. I ain't gonna knock them off. I'm just saying, like, I just see that analogy and everything, and I'm like, dude, like, everything is outside. Everything's like separate from each other, when everything's not. Everything coexists in so many ways. You will start to realize it, and when you pay attention, honestly, and you will start to realize it even more in your own life. Like, when you see things, you're like, oh shit, bro, this like literally is for real. Everything really freaking connect, because something will spark something. It could be a little thing. Like today, what was it that I seen an image of something today, and a romantic ghost. I'm sorry, I didn't even see you. Thank you for the love. So yeah, I what was it called? I left. I seen something, an image, and I'm like, what the heck? It reminded me of something like way long time ago, long time ago, and it was like a deja vu. Like when you have some moment that is just, it happened before. So it's like, I guess, a premonition come to life, because it was a time that it happened, right? That I had that vision. There was happened a long time ago that I had that vision. So that was a premonition. And then when I experienced it, I'm like, damn, deja vu. So it's a premonition coming to life, right? And that would be the perfect analogy to that. Or, I don't need a foundation, but yeah. So yeah. Words of the wise. Thank you for everyone that came through. Romantic Ghost, I appreciate you. Being engaging. I should have engaged too. I did my best. I didn't want to. You're okay with the stuttering too, so yeah. But it's not. It's me feeling comfortable in myself, actually. Once I start feeling like actually comfortable, then you'll know. You'll know, because I'll be looking at the camera and I'm like, what's up? Yeah, whatever. At least y'all seeing me be me. I ain't being no other person right now. You feel me? You see me stuttering. You see me. So that's a stat, because I'm noticing that at least I'm being me, and not being another person outside of myself. You feel me? Even regardless if I'm looking away, because then I would feel more comfortable. Just like, so I gotta give it time. All right. If you're in this position, this message may be for you. If you got into this point, I freaking love you. You're amazing. I love you regardless. But if you got to this point, I appreciate you to the fullest. I really do. Follow the girl. Follow the girl. You feel me? I got a lot of different content running around, and I'm good vibes. I am a good vibes. And you won't see me in this state like chill right now. I'm chill. I'm chilled like, but chill. So this was my goodbye, and wanted y'all to be part of it. I didn't finish it completely, but I'm gonna finish it completely. But and I'm done. I just wanted y'all to experience it with me. The last hurrah, last goodbye. Power to the rest of the ones. Keep staying high. You smoke it every day. Go ahead and stay high. I'm gonna stop. Bless and love and light. Stay beautiful.